That's an old Nick, so I don't want that going
And
on.
we are live.
Oh!
Oh my God!
Hello.
Yeah.
Do you realize we've been sitting here for a week waiting for this
I
moment?
got so great just waiting for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People don't come on until it's like a delay, right? 5 minutes.
I don't know.
Well, you can tell when the questions come up. That's like one I do. It looks like nobody's there, and then they come up. Sneak up on.
They show up.
Here we go. Susan Granger is the first one. Yay.
Oh,
Right.
hey.
See, there you go. First person up there, Susan Granger.
Susan Granger.
Oh, I don't
Lovely
see
to
that.
see you, Susan Granger. Yay.
All right,
There she
Kathy
is.
Brown, Amy Vickers,
Okay.
Charlie Trembler.
Where are you seeing
Trimble.
this? I don't see that anywhere.
You got to click on comments
Where's that?
Comments.
on the right side.
All right, well,
Anyway,
nothing.
Paul
Greeting-
Semino, Angelo's brother-in-law. Yeah. Angelo.
So, here we go. Here we are. We are back. Yes, Viv does have his guitar.
He
Someone
does.
else.
Hey, you'll be happy to know Tammy Thyssen, her last week's winner, received her last line cup.
Oh, you sent her that cup with
We
the
did.
tape on it?
No, I sent the 5th strings, but she wanted to buy the cup. I can't sell a cup.
It's,
one of
it's sentimental.
Yeah, it's sentimental and it's one of a kind. It's kind of like the Porsche 356.
What about it? That's not one of a kind. That was the
Oh.
first.
But it was the first one.
It was the first series
First one
production.
they- the first
But
one they
before
read
the
about.
356, Vinny, there was the Pre-A bent window 356, and before that there was a split screen for 3. Before
Oh,
that there were 49 models of the Gammond Coupe.
oh man. Do you know, yesterday on my drum thing I did, I told the people to think of all the fans to come up with some Porsche questions for Viv.
Yeah.
So anybody's got some really hard Porsche questions,
Bring it.
shoot them, bring them. It's gonna.
We've got to-
I'll just go to the
Actually,
closet and get my anorak.
After this is done, anorak, it's funny. After this is done at 5:30, there will be a Porsche stream chat show with Vinny and Viv. Andy and I are going to be doing other things. So if anyone wants to tune in. Anyway, so listen, here we are a week later. So I don't know, what's everybody been doing? Andrew, what have you been doing this last week? What did you do?
I just got back from the orthodontist.
Hey,
Not for you.
My
Is that
son
re-
is.
It's
My
a
son
religious
got some-
interest? Is that what that is?
No, he just had his. Jacob had his. He's got braces now, so he's. We had to get him adjusted and looked at. So that's where I just came from there. We were just at the orthodontist, and I said, "I gotta go. I gotta go."
For anybody, Jacob is the model on the first album cover we did,
That's
He
right.
is.
right?
Yeah.
And if you turn it the other way, you can see his braces, right?
Yeah, his braces are on, and
They're on
his
the other
braces
side.
are also for sale. So you can, when they come off in 2 years, you can buy his braces, and it'll only cost you about $7,000.
Oh, they went down.
Yeah. So that's it. That's what I did today. What
Okay.
else did we do today? We
Okay.
I don't know.
You.
We've just been doing the normal house things. We started talking about. We had a meeting this week. We had a band meeting.
we did.
We talked about some exciting things that we might be doing.
We'll get to that in a moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, so shut up now.
So shut up now. We're talking about what we did this last week.
Hold on. I'll be back.
Okay. Viv, what did you do this last week?
I went to the track last Thursday and Friday,
Yeah.
and it was great. I did about 270 something miles on the track over 2 days,
Wow.
and I wore out my rear tires. And so this week I got some new tires on the car, and I'm heading to the track tomorrow and Friday.
How
Right.
fast do you go on that track?
It's not a
230
really,
miles an hour.
it's not a really fast track. It's 2.5 miles. It's 15 turns. There's a couple of straights, so you can kind of hit like 139 before the braking zone off the faster straight. So
Wow.
It's not terribly fast.
Is there anybody else on the track with you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Not a
cool.
lot of cars. I mean, that's a great thing about this track, especially if you go up on a Thursday and even on a Friday. It's not too terribly busy. So.
Hey, I'm
Although
listening to you.
tomorrow's McLaren Day, so there's a bunch of McLarens going to be on the track, so that'll be fun.
Ah,
Is that the McLaren brothers from Ohio, or is that?
No, they're from Poughkeepsie, I think.
Poughkeepsie,
Yes,
where I used to live.
yeah. So you probably know. You probably went to school with them, right?
I didn't. I mean, I lived close to Poughkeepsie. Not in
Okay.
Poughkeepsie.
we got a lot of questions popping up after
Yep.
we do
Tons
this.
of them.
Yeah. Okay, Billy, go. What did you do for a week?
I prepared for my drum lesson thing live on Facebook, and I cleaned up all my goddamn cables here. Look at this shit. I mean, look at the floor.
Whoa.
Look at that, man. I can get to the window. Look at that
It's funny
down
because
there.
I don't usually associate cables with drummers, but I can see you've got a lovely, clean arrangement of cables.
Look at that. Look at that subwoofer right in front of the bass drum.
Woofa.
Yep.
That's the one Phil wired to make sure it's in phase for me.
Yep.
But look at it. Look at all the room. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Well done.
And I cleaned the drawer too. There's the drawer.
You got clean drawers on? That's good.
And I got a new passport photo. Hang on.
Well done.
They
Good,
don't.
right?
They don't let you do that kind of stuff. You can't smile. You can't do anything. They want a serious photo.
I don't know if I could use it or not. I'm gonna find out.
Yeah.
But and then I bought an album because I got a turntable now.
Oh, wow. What'd you get?
Ooh.
Oh yeah,
What is that?
You know what I saw today? Speaking of Jimi Hendrix,
Jimi Hendrix Experience. Audio
Wow.
Experience.
I saw today that. Did you know that Van Halen ripped off their logo from Jimi Hendrix?
Did not.
The
180
VH logo.
Oh, for
They
this?
ripped that off from a Jimi Hendrix logo. Yeah, from Jimi Hendrix poster that they had.
Really?
Yeah. Sorry.
Here's the back.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Good drumming on there and good playing.
Excellent.
So,
Like it.
Did you do any clinics, Vinny? Did you do any? Did you do your show?
I did it yesterday, and I promoted the show, and we had a good show. We had a lot of people, and then I've been writing. You know, I got music software. I've been writing a new drum book.
Oh wow. Very cool.
Look at this shit, man. It's all now. I used it years ago, and then I had to go refresh myself, and now I know how to write again. So
That looks like Frank Zappa's Black Page, doesn't it?
Ah.
You know what that is, right?
His Black Page.
They're the hardest piece of drum music ever written.
Oh.
Black Page.
Really?
Yeah.
Then I wrote out a complicated chart of my recording studio here, so I know what's going on. There it is. Channel 1's the bass drum, the snare drum, tom 1, 2. There's one missing on there. So
Good.
that was my week.
Cool.
Excellent.
Yeah, pretty good.
How about you, Phil?
What did I do?
Yeah.
I did some. I came back to. I'm back in LA right now to fix a hot tub. So I was fixing a hot tub. So
Time is hard.
I know about fixing hot tubs now. It was a
Phil
catastrophe. It took like
Susan's
two-
hot tub repair.
You got a video it, Phil.
I should have videoed it, yeah, but I had to replumb and re-put this new heater in. In fact, I tweeted out there, I said, does anyone know how to fix a hot tub? 1,000 people liked my comment, but nobody actually gave me anything useful to go on. So I also
We
bought
should've used
Vinny.
that.
Vinny, I bought you a present.
You did? Apple. Is that an iPhone?
Yeah. Hello? Hello? No, it doesn't work so well. And then I was also doing a bit of work on a solo record. I started writing some songs for a solo record, and it was really kind of cool. Richard Carson just played some guitar on it, so that was cool. Sent that over. That's what I was working on before I came out here. But you're heading back this weekend, actually on Friday. And Andrew and I, maybe we can get together.
I heard Jeff Pilson needs a little help with his jacuzzi also.
Maybe. In fact,
And his door?
if anybody wants any hot tub re-plumbing work, re-electrical stuff like that, I also put in a smart thermostat.
Control from your phone?
No, it's
might,
just it's actually smart. So what happens is you walk past it, it goes fuck, it's cold, or it's hot.
He goes, "Hey, asshole."
Turn the
feel like-
fucking feet up.
We should
Sorry.
have turned this into Phil Soussan's hot tub party, where like the
What's
James
the-
Brown one. James Brown Phil Soussan celebrity hot tub party.
Ow! Run!
I mean,
That's
Kotzen was
Good God.
You could have done something like that. Who's in the tub this week, Phil? Richard Kotzen's in the tub this week.
Celebrity hot tub challenge. Yeah.
Hot tub.
Now there's a show.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Too hot in the hot tub.
Get up, get down.
So we've got lots of. So yes, that's what we did this week, and we thought we'd talk a little bit about. We thought we'd talk a little bit about Last in Line too, because as you know, we're working on the Last in Line, the third album, which we're not sure what it's going to be called yet, because
Last in Line 3.
that's what Viv.
That's a good name.
Yeah.
Great name, yeah, 3.
That guy.
And then there was 3.
Holograms.
3.
Last
Very
in line.
cool.
Last in line 3. The hologram record.
We went through that.
I think the hologram is brilliant, but that's a very inside joke, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, anyway.
All right, go ahead. So you were saying? I didn't mean to cut you off.
Well, no, because we've got the third album coming out, we thought we'd talk a little bit about some of the more obscure songs that we had on the Last in Line 2 album. Because we didn't, we don't play all these songs all the time. Because
Nope.
some of them don't lend themselves as well to maybe being performed live, but they're really good songs, and so we have a couple that like what do you remember about Gods and Tyrants? Let's start with that one because that's kind of cool, right?
How's that one go, Viv?
How does it go? Oh, that's the one that's
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
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 yeah, something like that.
Oh,
There's
thanks.
more to it than that.
Thanks, Michael. That's very nice of you to say.
What
Hey,
did Michael
Viv, you need to turn up.
Who? Oh, yeah.
There you go.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah.
something like that.
What do you remember from that?
Too many notes. That's what I remember.
Well, we were doing it in Anaheim. Is where we came up with it. Remember? And we
Where?
kept, we were in that in the rehearsal room in Anaheim. Remember?
I thought that beginning riff was something you were playing in the dressing room, and we recorded it.
I think it was, yeah. From
Viv was playing it. Well, let's record it. Yeah. Then we went to Anaheim.
It was a weird one, I thought, because I remember I had a bunch of different MP3s. I was going through, seeing which one hit me, and I heard that one, and I was like, God, what the fuck am I gonna do with this? You know?
throw it in the bin.
Huh?
Throw it in the bin. In the trash.
Time to start drinking now. Yeah, it was kind of a difficult. I say difficult, but it was just a different sort of riff to try to create some top of, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Because it was like as well, it's like a weird timing and stuff. And then when you came up
Yeah.
with the verse stuff that you came up with, where you just kind of
Yeah.
literally sang across it, was great because it didn't really have a timing as such. It wasn't like a special 4 time or.
I didn't know what to play in it at first. I don't even know what time it's in, but I played to it by ear.
By
But
ear.
it's definitely weird timing.
Yeah. But it turned into a great
Very
track.
cool.
It turned into a great
It
track.
did. It was the vocal line was really different at first, and then we kind of simplified it. Jeff and I simplified. So
And then it's a
because it
great
was like
chorus.
it was all over. It was kind of following the guitar line, and it was just didn't work. So
So some of these songs, they start out and it becomes, you're sort of scratching your head at first going, well, how is this going to end up translating? Because it's a little atypical, and very often those are the ones that turn into the most unique tracks.
yeah, you know what else about that? I remember about that one because when I was writing it and doing the tracks, you know, I live with a comedian, You know, my girlfriend Sarah's a comedian.
Was that the one that was yelling for the fucking dog the last week?
Yeah, that's her. Yeah, but so anyway, so I'm working on it, and it's got that chorus where it's hold on, na, 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 na. Mercy, So I keep saying hold on. I'm doing the thing and stop, and then I start again, getting it right. I get done, and the door flies open, and that was around the time Game of Thrones was coming to an end. It was when the whole thing. So if you're familiar with the game, with the show, she slams the door open. She's like, Hodor! Hodor! Hodor was a character for the older guys.
Yeah.
Hodor was a character
Right.
on Game of Thrones. And,
Hold the door. Hold the door.
Yeah, and that's all. The only thing he ever said was Hodor. Like you'd ask him a question, like he got hit in the head when he was younger or something. He had like a seizure and he never recovered. So when you would talk to him, anybody would say hello to him, or he'd be like Hodor, Hodor. That's the only thing he said. And at the end, well, I won't spoil it, but it's if anybody hasn't seen it, if you haven't seen it yet, fuck you, because you should watch it. But yeah, she yelled Hodor, and now I can't get that out of my head every time we. There's a very poignant scene when Hodor meets his end, and he just keeps saying Hodor over and over again. So it's
Hodor.
I just ruined it for whoever hasn't seen it. But anyway, so
Yeah.
so there's an interesting story about that.
There's an interesting story. Another interesting story I remember was, when we did the light as well, because I remember we sort of record the way we write. We have these ideas that sometimes Vinny records on his non-Apple phone device, and it could be in a rehearsal, it could be in a sound check, it could be just a cool little idea that
It could be anywhere.
We'll jam something, or Viv will come up with something in the dressing room while he's warming up, or it could be anything, and it just gets recorded, and eventually we go into a rehearsal room and we listen to some of these things and say, hey, let's see if we can jam on this.
Hey, Phil, sometimes it's up here.
Sometimes it's up there.
Yeah.
Under my, look at that, for a bass player.
Well, you're wearing DW stuff. I don't use them anymore.
Oh, no, that's why I'm wearing it, because you don't use it.
Jesus. Hey, you got some
Bad
names.
wear day, all right? What do you want?
They got some names for the next album.
Okay.
They do.
Last
Hodor
in
is
line.
the next-
Last in Line, the trilogy.
Oh,
Last in Line 3D. Or Three Dogs and a Turtle. That was from last week's show.
Yeah.
oh, right, the turtle.
So,
Two turtles.
Three quarters.
so one of these, anyway, getting back to the story, one of these songs, one of these songs was The Light. And The Light was a funny one because when we got into, we had to do this, we got together at a rehearsal.
Hey, Phil.
Yes.
Congratulations on your anniversary yesterday.
Oh, thank you very much. It's very nice.
It's Phil's anniversary.
Happy anniversary. I didn't know.
Oh, happy
Beautiful.
anniversary, buddy.
Beautiful picture of him and Jen in where was that, in Israel, the old town?
Yeah,
Brooklyn?
we got married there in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
No, it's in Jaffa.
I made a nice
Bless
comment
you.
underneath the whole thing.
That's a beautiful place. 2,000-year-old city. No cars. You can just like a walking city, but it's so old. It's like you just feel like you're in somewhere that's really, really old. More older than the rainbow.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, what were you saying?
I was saying that when we went on Light, it was interesting because we got together. We were supposed to get together. We only had one day, and we got together in North Hollywood at AMP. I think it was AMP, wasn't it? And then for some reason,
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know what was going on. Something was going on with you, Viv, because you came in and you said something about you'd been overwhelmed with a lot of stuff, and you said, I don't know how creative we're going to be today, or what's going to happen. And I do remember we started messing around with a song, which is, again, not really a typical rock song. It's much more of a kind of groove. And it just took off, and it just sounded fantastic. And so sometimes these songs, because a lot of people ask all the time, how do you write songs, or how do you guys get to write songs? And the truth of the matter is there's no format. It comes out from anywhere, right? I mean, sometimes it hits you in the middle of the night.
Fun riff. I remember when we were recording that one. We were all like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Play to death.
I'll go get my bass.
Yeah, go get it.
Well,
Hey, go get your bass. See if it's in sync.
it's not. I could tell when you were trying to drum. So,
Oh, really?
Sounded normal to me.
so how can we ever do a show if we can't get this shit in sync over the internet?
Yeah. Well,
That's
you
the
know,
problem.
it's unfortunate. So the thing is that obviously we can't do any shows at the moment. I mean, we're thinking about old shows. We've had a lot of fun on the road, and it just seems like a long, long time ago that we were out there playing shows. We start thinking about all the cool times we've had, all the cool people we've met,
All the
and
good curry.
all the curries.
Yeah.
Curry. Yeah.
There were some good curries.
There were,
Yeah.
and there were some funny times as well. We do get some. I mean, there's not much that's not funny when we're on the road, is there?
Especially when we try and play live.
This is it. We had
That's really funny.
we had. Do you remember the one time we were in Sacramento, and it was actually just before the disastrous Pledge music campaign.
Oh
And
yeah.
So we had boxes and boxes and boxes of albums.
And yeah, when we were signing all that. Yeah.
We went downstairs to the hotel to sign them.
Oh yeah.
Vinny was running backwards and
I
forwards.
didn't actually get a thing.
Yeah,
Who's that? Who's that?
Who's that?
Oh,
Who is that?
it's a $7,000 man.
Hey, there, yo.
How's it
There he
going?
is.
How are you?
Now, you can win these braces in 2 years.
All
It
right.
only cost you $7,000.
You make a monthly easy payments.
Monthly easy payments. What's
Well,
your
easy
What's your
payments.
favorite last in line in the studio memory?
I don't know. I'm too young. I'm too old. I don't know. I don't remember.
You were there.
I don't remember.
What about when you were on the record cover?
Oh, that was cool. I
Yeah.
don't like that.
Yeah, that's him. That's him, ladies and gentlemen. It's gotten bigger,
He's the
but
guy.
bigger.
He's the guy.
Yep.
All right.
He's the man.
What do you need?
I was just seeing if we're still on this.
Okay. Still on this. Yeah.
You can see that.
All right. Cool.
Hey, Andy, does Jacob
can't-
like Indian food?
No.
No, we just talked about this today.
No.
No?
No.
It's only a matter of time.
Wow.
No.
That's disappointing.
It is disappointing. I told
Really,
we were having a
really
conversation about
disappointing.
how when he gets older, he's going to start liking things, like relish on his hot dog
Oh
and
God, no.
pickles on his
No,
sandwiches.
no.
Sushi?
important stuff. Important stuff.
Girls?
Girls. You want to talk about your girlfriend?
She broke up with me like a year ago.
Oh, see,
Oh.
that's what the song about.
The heart
Gets
No.
guitar.
No. Stop it.
Jacob Freeman, everybody. Jacob Freeman.
All right. Hey.
He's out.
Hey.
He'll be
So who's
appearing
our
on
next
Fortnite.
guest?
And,
No, not Fortnite. Fortnite's old. Fall Guys. Fall Guys. Fall Guys is better. Fall Guys is better.
go get out of here. Go do
Alright.
something with yourself.
Peace.
Go get a job. Bye. Sorry, you were saying.
Lease out, man.
And on the Phil Soussan Celebrity Hot Tub Party at Jacob.
Yeah!
Ladies and gentlemen, Jacob Freeman.
We need a theme song.
Water. You want me to taste the water? Ow! Good God!
Today,
So,
our guests are Richard Kotzen and Jacob Freeman.
Yeah.
Good, sorry.
Anyway, the thing that was funny about this, we're signing all of these things, and Vinny's running around with boxes and boxes. We're going round and round filming this stuff, and all of a sudden there's a fire. Fire goes off in the hotel. All the sprinklers go off. And we have to evacuate the hotel with these hundreds of album covers and stuff.
Yeah.
And we have to stand around waiting for the fire department to show
But
up.
we have those wet album covers for sale at the merch shop.
That's right.
They're one of a kind. They're all wrinkled and
No.
ink running, the whole thing. So
There were no record
We'll make you a
covers
deal you can't
destroyed.
refuse.
So, you know what? We're getting a lot of questions here.
yeah, let's do some questions.
It's kind
Alright.
of difficult to answer the questions, but what we will do is at some point we should go through these questions after the show and try to reply to people as well when it's like detailed stuff. So please keep the questions coming because some of them are really good. Like, there's some really good questions here.
Hey, Phil, there was a good question I saw earlier about your solo record that I thought you might enjoy. What's your favorite song off of Vibrate?
Off of Vibrate.
Didn't you do a
Water's Edge.
record?
Yeah, Water's Edge. That was my
No.
favorite.
No
Oh,
protection. No protection. No condom.
No Protection was the last album. The first album was called Vibrate.
Yeah.
And there was a
So
track
that
on there
the
called
first-
Water's Edge, which, funnily enough, sounds like a Pink Floyd track, but has nothing to do with that heathen Roger Waters who I can't stand, but that's another story. it's been used in many films as well. It's a really cool atmospheric track, and it was something I wrote for something very deeply heartfelt, and so it's definitely my favorite track.
Plus, he uses the word Rapunzel in that song.
I use the
know.
word Rapunzel.
The
That's
name
like,
Rapunzel. He does. Yeah.
yeah, that's not a. It's like orange. You can't use the word orange in a song very much. There's nothing rhymes with orange. Can you?
It's true. It's true. We wrote a song called Orange Glow, and we had that exact problem. So.
Yeah, Orange Glow.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Viv, do you remember what guitar you used for Heaven and Hell on 1984 Philly show?
It might have been it was either the Aria Explorer or the Charvel Holy Divers Stratocaster. I
Oh.
can't remember.
That was for Charlie Trimble. You wanted to know that.
Yeah, I need to go back. I haven't seen that in many, many, many years, so I'll have to go back and look. But I had over those early. It wasn't on the Holy Diver tour. It was like Last in Line tour, and yeah, it was actually Last in Line tour. That's when we recorded that. So it was one of those two guitars. Yeah, it was either the Aria Explorer, which wasn't a very good guitar, kept another tune, or the Charvel Holy Diver Stratocaster.
Now, my question was the Aria free?
Yeah,
No,
it was free, and yeah, it didn't last very long. I lost. I think it was San Bernardino. We were doing a show, and it went so badly out of tune that there was no way to recover from it. The whole thing was entirely out of tune. I couldn't find one in the band. So I chucked it. I took it off and I threw it into the orchestra pit on the floor, and it shattered. So that was
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
The only time I've ever done something like that. But I had nothing. I couldn't play the guitar. I thought I may as well fucking smash.
I think there's a.
I finished the show. I was like, I got to do something. And,
I think they do. It was either Miles Davis or Jeff Beck that said that there's no such thing as a wrong note because it all depends on what happens immediately after that note. And I think throwing the guitar into the orchestra pit counts.
yeah.
yeah.
That
It's
could be
kind of like,
as well.
okay, fuck it, mic drop or whatever. It's the equivalent.
Yeah.
I think I played to that when it fell in the pit, too.
Well, if it shattered, what was it?
Yeah!
What was it?
Here's a good one. Here's a good
Well,
one. We can go. Let's go around. Let's go around the table with this one.
Tell me later. It's fine.
Meryl Casanova says, "What were you guys like when you were in elementary school? Troublemakers, goody two shoes. Would love to hear back." Billy, go.
Who?
You!
What were you like when you were in school?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
I was good until I met my friend Angelo, who recorded the first 3 or 4 Dio albums, and then it slipped from there. I thought school was, we went to high school, and we took the word high literally. And I thought the school was outside, so we spent most time outside. So I would say I was a troublemaker.
All right.
Oh.
Viv.
I went to Catholic school, and I was an atheist, so that didn't go well.
Hey, I did too. I went to Catholic school.
Yeah.
Hmm. That's strict.
I was always in trouble in school, always. Because I couldn't stand compulsory religious education. I kept trying to say I don't believe in this stuff. I'm not a practicing Catholic. I want to be a guitar player. That didn't go very well. So no, I had a really hard time at school. I really didn't like it at all.
Were you thinking back then, I want to be a guitar player with Last in Line when I grow up?
Well, I didn't have the last in line part, but I said I want to be a guitar player.
Okay.
There you go.
So you were a troublemaker. That's 2 troublemakers.
I wasn't a troublemaker, but I had a hard time working within those parameters.
Yeah.
So I didn't set out to make trouble. I just kept finding it.
You were trouble walking.
Yeah. And you, Andrew?
Oh, what, for school? I mean, I was a model young man.
I didn't doubt that.
I was. I don't think I was any trouble. I was in choirs. I sang. I was always the lead in the school plays. I was Oliver in school, you know, from the
Oh, the
show Oliver.
Wow.
Please, can I have some more?
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
one?
please, sir. Can I have some more?
Some more, sir, please, sir.
And we did like a yeah, please, sir. Please, sir? Can I have some more?
That's good. Honestly,
Thank
the expression.
I was about Jacob's age, without the braces, and yeah. So I did Oliver. We did.
Because Oliver didn't have braces because he was a poor.
He was a poor young man who was thrown down a staircase, and
They didn't have orthodontists back then in England.
Was it the Lionel Bart musical version, Andrew, or was it just the Charles Dickens play? Or did you? Because I like the version. I really like the
It was a
movie.
musical.
The musical
Did you
was
see my
amazing.
acting? Of course, it was a musical version.
That was Lionel Bart did that. It was fantastic.
Lionel Richie?
Lionel Bart. who sadly had a
All night
tragically
long,
died of
all
a.
night.
He passed away at Pauper, didn't he? But
Sorry, Phil, how did you get on school? Were you a super smarty?
I was definitely fairly smart, but I was also a bit of a troublemaker. I was a practical joker a lot, so I didn't take authority very well. In fact, I kind of used to rebel against authority. I was always hanging around with bikers, motorcycle guys, but I was really smart, so they couldn't really throw me out either. And our school had a fantastic music department, and that's the one great thing about the school I went to.
That reminds me, my school did. My school, there were 4 of us in a music class, and I wanted to play guitar, as I said. And I told them I wanted to be a guitar player, and I said, can I play classical guitar at least? I mean, I want to be an electric guitar player, but I'll play classical guitar. And they said, no, it's not a real instrument, which I later found was really meant they didn't have a classical guitar, so they gave me a double bass.
Oh, they did?
And which I could kind of figure my way around because, you know, the 4 strings are like the low 4 strings on a guitar. So I kind of knew how it was tuned, but bowing is very difficult, so I couldn't really bow very well. But anyway, sorry.
Was it bowing or bowing? Was it bowing or bowing?
Oh, it's bowing. It's David Bowie. That's a different guy.
Hurt his back.
So the school, I mean, it had a great musical department. The school was called William Ellis School. It was in Highgate in London, and we had. I studied classical music, studied classical violin. We used to do every year. We would do a concert. The Queen would come to a concert.
Oh, so it was a posh school.
Well, no, it wasn't. It was a grammar school, but it was known for having a really good music department, and a lot of musicians went on to Guildhall, Royal College of Music. And stuff.
Where was that, in London?
It was in London, yeah. But there was a lot of people who were playing contemporary instruments as well. People would bring guitars in, people would bring in other instruments, and that's where I first started picking up a guitar. So that was really, really cool, and I appreciated that. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Nice one.
Okay. That was
Sorry,
good.
I'm just translating.
Why are we echoing here?
Time, Andrew. Take your time.
Somebody asked me if I wanted
Whatever you done.
Richie karaoke, so I said you're on.
We're getting a
How about now?
still.
You got a reverb. We all got a reverb.
What happened?
Let me know. Where's the thingy? Is it just me?
I'll tell you what. Each of us take.
I don't hear any of you being delayed.
I hear it.
Here.
Okay. If you each use your microphone in turn, it's not me. Andrew, mute your microphone.
How do I mute the microphone?
It says,
Oh, there it is. Hold on.
hello? It's Andrew. It's you.
Yeah.
Andrew.
Well, I don't know what to do about that.
Oh, it's gone now.
See?
You fixed it.
Fixed it.
I did. I'm a sound engineer.
Speaking of which, actually, before you know what, I'm just noticing we have something very, very special. Oh wait, we have a contest. Andrew, tell us about the contest.
If you tell me what it is, I'll tell you about it.
What is it?
We're going to give something very special away. Andrew has.
I do.
You have it with you?
I don't know where they are, but they're here. They're in this closet right here.
He has a handwritten lyric.
They They used to be in this box, but they're not in this box anymore.
Andrew has a handwritten lyric. What song do you have, Andrew?
Landslide, I think.
That
Maybe.
deer in the headlights look is very.
Hold on.
Very,
You know what? Give me a second. You guys talk, and I'll
Okay.
be right back.
So we have a handwritten lyric that Andrew wrote out and that we all signed, and we are going to give it away in a contest today. Somebody very lucky is going to get one. We do have some on our website for sale, but somebody is going to win this really cool handwritten and signed lyric sheet from Andrew when he comes up.
It's Landslide.
What's that chair? It looks like the Michelin Man. All it needs now is a hat as a head.
It looks like a blow-up chair.
There you go.
That's the guy I keep locked under my bed every night.
Yeah.
His name is the Gimp.
What do they got to do to win this, Phil?
So what they got to do we have it, Andrew? Can you show it to us?
I do have it. I found it.
Show it to us.
Okay, these are the handwritten
Woo! Look at that.
Landslide lyrics.
Yep.
Wow, no crossouts.
No, well, I had to do it a couple.
Viv, your mic. You're muted.
Okay, sorry. That's really nice handwriting. Did you do that?
I did, and then this is page 2, and then when we get to the bottom, it's autographed.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So here's the contest. Here's what you got to do. If the echo's back.
Ah.
I unmuted my mic.
Okay.
Well,
How's that?
It's much better.
Unmute.
Nope, it's still there.
no.
Unmute. Unmute.
I don't know. All right. So,
It's either or it.
for a second, please. The music.
I think this is going well.
I admire your
Oh.
optimism. This is shit.
You have your headphones.
The network's on the other line. They want to cancel the show. Season 2 ain't going to happen. I'm sorry, guys. You're out of
When
work.
these things go like this is the face I make. So this is
Okay.
Oh,
There you
no.
go.
Oh, no.
All right, so here we go. Contest. What do you have to do? Oh, can somebody mute that mic? Which mic is that?
I'm muted.
Okay. No, still there.
Viv, mute.
Mute. Okay,
Muted.
it's Viv. All right, perfect. Here we go. So what we-
I'm going to log off and join again. Can I do that?
yes, you can.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
See you next week.
Yeah, I'll see you in however long. Bye.
Oh,
Bye,
you
bye.
know, I just discovered I can actually mute everybody's mic independently. Anyway,
Oh.
John Monster. Okay, so here's what you have to do. What you have to do is you have to send an email that says in the subject line, last in line rocks, and you have to do this right now. And I'm going to send you the email address, and the first email we get is the person's going to win it. Ready?
All right, I'm on here.
Here you go. That's the email address. Last in line rocks. The last.
No. Last in line mail at gmail.com.
No. That's in the subject line. They have to put last in line rocks.
Oh, see, I'm sorry.
You don't listen. You got to listen.
Hi.
Hey,
I'm back.
no.
Is that better?
There we go. Is
Yeah,
that good?
we swap positions. We're
Much better.
bored. Just like it's
So-
school. Bored.
So who's anybody come through yet?
Well, who's checking it?
I'm
Andrew.
checking it. I have it right here.
There you go. So
Right
whoever
there.
sends last in line rocks in the subject line to that email
Oh.
address, we got a winner.
We have a winner.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. What happened? Hold on 1 second. Things just got weird. Okay. So it's Alyssa Moscow. Alyssa Moscow.
And how
I don't know if I pronounced it right.
how pray tell are we? So it's Alyssa, and how are you spelling that?
Moscow. Moskal.
All right.
That's
She
our
lives
winner.
on the other side of the world. It costs $60 to send them.
Yeah, we can only send it to the U.S. So please confirm your address.
Oh, cheap
There we
bastard.
go. There she is, right there.
Hey!
There's our contest winner.
Only
Well
one
done,
L.
Elisa.
Cool.
It's one L. It's ALESA.
Now, whatever.
No, not whatever. This is a woman's name. You need to. get
Oh, I
that
got
right.
it wrong?
You could be killed.
I got it wrong. I'm so sorry. Hold on.
AL.
ALESA.
Oh, I have to do another one.
MOS.
ALESA.
You know what? It's too complicated.
ALESA.
You see that light on the top of my? That's weird.
Yeah, it's really complicated stuff.
Is that better?
Yeah.
You did it.
All right. Congratulations.
Hey, I
Did
think
it,
it's
Bill.
I think it's time to ask Viv.
What are you going to ask?
Okay, the Porsche 917 is revered as one of the most iconic racing cars of all times.
Because it
Revered.
The car
Revered.
gave Porsche their first ever 24 hours Le Mans win. The 1973 model was powered by a 5.3 liter engine, 12-cylinder engine that produced how much horsepower?
I'd say about 1,000.
1,200.
All right.
Ah, okay, that was close, but that was
That
close.
was, yeah, okay. That was a very specific racing.
Okay.
All right. But there were many models of the 917.
Yeah,
So-
I think that was the one that.
Scale and all sorts. There was the longer scale model. There was a lot.
A lot of people don't know on the 911 about the side mirrors.
Five minutes. Okay. Can you be more specific?
Asymmetrical door mirrors.
All right.
Oh, wow,
There you go.
Phil. Hang on. A little thing, but you don't look closely at the 911. The passenger side mirror is mounted
Oh,
further.
yeah, they don't line up. Yes, that's right. The
Right,
passenger.
okay.
That's
All right,
not-
that's good.
Not on every model.
Poser.
Only on the 993 variant, not on the others.
On the 911.
The 993 variant of the 911, which was from 1994 to 1998, or 95 to 98 in the U.S.
Okay, all right.
That's the model where they don't line up. Right. But on the other one,
One quick question. What's the crest based on?
oh, I don't fucking know. The Porsche,
You don't? Okay.
Stuttgart, some horse. I don't know.
It's the coat of arms of Stuttgart.
Yeah, all right.
Oh,
Stuttgart.
Stuttgart.
But specifically,
Stuttgart.
And what is in Stuttgart?
Oh,
Porsche.
factory and the
There you
mouth.
go, see?
Yeah. It's actually Zuffenhausen, which is a suburb of Stuttgart.
we went to
We
we
were
played
gonna
the
go
blues. We played the Blues Garage, which is in Germany.
We did, yeah. That was a funky old place, wasn't it? That's where I kept getting all the radio was coming through my amp.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Massive radio interference.
But that place is like a museum.
Yeah, that's
This
what
will
we
be them.
on there because we were old shit.
Yeah, that was weird. Because we had the bus and we pulled in, and I was asleep when we were pulling in, and we had windows in the bunks. I opened the window, opened the shade on the window, and there was all these American cars. Remember, it was all
Yeah.
those. It was like a bunch of Dodge Ram trucks and like a lot of Dodge cars, like Challengers and like all brand new. Like we were parked outside of a car lot. I was like, I thought maybe we went home or something. Or this was a
He drove home.
yeah, because we had been in Europe for like 3 weeks, I think, and we pulled in this place. So yeah, the guy had a car dealership there. He sold mostly American cars, and then he had a hotel that was like.
Uh-oh.
And he's away.
We
On
lost
solo.
him.
I think
He went-
the audience cut it from.
Uh-oh.
But actually, we do have something we need to talk about. There he is. Hold on, he's coming back.
What, new singer?
Hang on. There he is.
Oh, he's back.
Oh,
But,
Yeah.
jerk. I know. I got the stream right here. I got it right here.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
Anyway, one of the things that we do need to talk about is we've actually been talking about planning this And we are thinking about, we want your advice. We want your advice, you people out there. We are thinking about organizing an online stream concert, which will be a very special event. What do you guys think about it?
Well,
Not you.
okay.
Yeah, nobody fucking cares what you think.
We're asking the audience, what do they think? Because we want to do this. We can't really do a concert, but we want to do something very special as an event, and we're thinking about doing it. So,
Do they respond at that email address?
no, just.
You can just
here.
do it in the feed.
Yeah. Yes. Lots of yeses. That would be awesome. Yes, please do it. Yes. Looks like a lot of support for something like this. It would
Fuck
be
yeah.
really cool. We would think of a way to do something that wouldn't just be a very typical concert. We would do something a little more unusual, and something that's not necessarily within the confines of a live performance, because that's what everybody does. But it would involve live playing. It would involve a performance from
Maybe in a hot tub.
Yeah. Us
up
playing.
close and personal, we've always said, I mean, some of our contests that we have at our shows, you can win 15 minutes in a hot tub with Vinny at the hotel.
Yeah.
What if we did like we did a show, but we had 10 people there, like 10 fans in the audience when we did it.
That'd be
You
great.
know, like a very small group. So it's live, but select 10 people.
How do you select the people?
Well, we run a contest eventually. When we're ready to go, when we do this, we just say, hey, because we can't play to an audience, but if you can get here by this date, then come on in.
Can we do a virtual meet and greet? Someone is saying. Well, we are going to. Yes, that's correct. Somebody's sort of getting the idea. But what we'll do is we'll make it a very up and close and personal kind of event, something you couldn't even experience at a live show. So there would be a lot of stuff going on. But I think it's a good idea.
Somebody said do an acoustic show, but what would I do? I could film it.
You could go get coffee.
I go get coffee.
You could play the cajon. You got one right
Campagna, Espresso Campagna, what was that thing? At Starbucks?
Yeah. Aggressive champagne.
behind you. Wasn't that
Campagna.
Leslie's? The Campagna?
The Campagna something.
Vinny, isn't that a cajon behind you? Or are you using that as a table or something back there?
Yeah, that's it. It holds my keyboard.
Cannoli. Not a cajon.
That's a busting.
Cajon.
Put your keyboard on.
It is a cajon. Very well spotted, Andrew. But,
Well, that's where I put my dish after I'm done with my sandwich.
well, I mean pasta in between the songs. I put the dish spaghetti right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good.
Hey,
Well,
Mark Weber said drums are acoustic.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Well,
not
Mark,
the way I play them, buddy.
Hi, Mark Weber.
Hey, Mark.
Hi,
Why
Mark.
Super
don't we
Mark.
get Mark Weber on here next week?
Yeah,
Yeah, let's do that.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, we could do that.
Mark is our crew. All of
Yeah,
our
we
crew.
We'll have all of our road
Then.
crew on. Mark.
Road crew.
Mark does have another name as well, which is
Supermarket.
Supermark.
No, why don't we have we could have Mark, we could have Jez, and we'll have Phil, Mick Phil. We'll have
The other Phil?
you know,
Phil Kemp?
we'll do a show with the European crew, the UK crew, and then we'll do one with our East Coast guy.
Our East Coast crew.
Well, our guy,
It's great because in Europe we have like 3 Phils, so it gets a little confusing.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Well,
We've
I
got
mean, that'd be
Phil.
fun. They're like family, We should be able
Yeah.
we should do something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but seriously though, we are going to be doing this a live show, so please stay tuned. It's going to be something we're planning it as an event, and we'll let you know as soon as we, start getting close to it. What
Figuring
exactly
out.
we're going to do? It's going to be cool, really cool.
Somebody said Mark is awesome. All right.
That was
He's
Mark.
awesome.
That was Mark. That was Mark.
That's funny.
Okay. And he is awesome. So
Yeah, he's great. Love
Yeah.
Mark.
How far are we driving today, Mark? And what time are we leaving?
when are we stopping at Starbucks?
Well, yeah, why don't we tell everybody what what a day with Mark is like, because
It starts at 4:30 in the fucking morning.
That's right.
Yeah.
After you've gone to bed at 1:30 in the fucking morning.
Yeah.
If you're
Yeah.
lucky.
Yeah, we have to get up. We have to get up 2 hours before we go to bed, and then we have to drive. Even if it's only 10 minutes down the road, we have to leave at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Then we
Good
stop
job,
at Starbucks quickly.
Yes. Yep. Starbucks.
Beat the
Well,
traffic.
it's not open at 4:30.
Yeah.
We have
So
to drive
we wait there in the parking lot.
Well,
So
you know,
what
I mean,
opens?
the funny thing about him is that when we're doing shows on the West Coast, he's not with us, but we get that phone call, still a wake-up call
Yeah.
from Mark, right?
Yeah.
Shouldn't you guys
Yeah.
be up by now?
Then we drive for hundreds of miles, and then we stop to have a Jimmy Riddle, and then Phil.
That's a
You don't-
urination.
yeah, to
That's
pee.
it, U.S.
So and then
Riddle.
Phil refuses to get a Jimmy Riddle because he's sleeping, and then 15 minutes further down the road, Phil says to Mark, "Hey, Mark, is there any chance we could stop so I could have a Jimmy Riddle?" And
And Phil, that's when Phil wakes up and he goes,
you.
"Fucking prostate."
Well, and then we get to the show, and
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock, load
Sound
in,
check. Meet and
sound
greets.
check, cheese sandwich. Then what?
That meet and greets, then go back to the hotel.
Back to the hotel for 20 minutes.
Yeah. Fall asleep. Get up. And go back to the gig.
Yeah. He's an animal.
Yeah. Then we did the after show meet and greets for a couple of times too,
Oh yeah, that's right. We did try those.
for the diehards.
Yeah.
The after show sweaty meet and greets.
We should do those, and we should have people grade our performance. We should hand out clipboards. Scale of 1 to 10. How witty was Vinny tonight? That was interesting, yeah.
because that's-
Should they hold them up, like, you know?
Well, no, but they can send them in. They can even be anonymous. You know, you could just have people fill them in and critique our performances all around. You know, like how was my scarf that night? Or
Yeah.
did I have with my bling?
Mm-hmm.
Did I break a string?
What color are your pants?
Well,
Band
we all
color.
know that they're red because I'm in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And
Oh,
I get to wear red
There it
trunks.
is.
Yeah, ooh, I know.
Where's your trophy?
Uh,
You got your trophy?
No, I don't have it. I don't know where the fuck it is.
Your medal? You get a medal?
No, I think I got a pen.
Did you get a plaque?
a pen.
A pen?
Yeah. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Oh,
Oh, a Cracker Jack pen and pencil set. Is that what you got?
I got a birthday card
Oh, wow.
Oh,
from
Ooh.
the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They remember
Wow.
your birthday. That's the big thing. They say happy birthday from Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Did you,
Wow.
did you get that mug from them?
Dear Viv, by P.S. You're fired.
We made a
Your
mistake.
last birthday card.
we took you out of the Hall of Fame.
Is
Yeah,
that where
I'm
you
sorry,
got?
but I
Is that
think-
where you got that mug? Or did you get that as a birthday gift from them?
No, I had to buy that at the gift shop.
Oh,
But
I
it would
think-
they
I
give
think
you a
Mark sent
25% discount.
what's that?
They give you
I think Mark sent that
25%
card to
discount.
you. What's that, Viv?
Nothing.
You guys are talking at the same time.
Yeah.
No echo, but
I
get rid of that.
A lead singer. That's all you need. That
I
is
must
an
be
extra.
heard. Oh, there's a question on here for Viv. There's a question. It's from Junior Renke. Sorry if I. Seriously, it's this guy's name. It says, "Why doesn't Viv do backing vocals in Last in Line when he does, like he does in Def Leppard?"
Well, that's
That's
exactly
an actual question.
because I do it so much in Def Leppard. I just want to play guitar when I'm in Last in Line. That is it. I want to dedicate everything I have to playing 729 757. And besides which, Andrew and Phil are such amazing singers that there's no need for me
Well, that's
to.
I wanted to do back around
I won't argue
vocals.
with that, can we? Can we, Andrew? Right? I mean,
nobody's talking to you.
What's that, Carmine?
Oh, wait a minute. I offered many times to do those background vocals, but
Well, if you think I'm sexy, you can't sing that in every song, you know. It's like,
Caught beneath the landslide.
hot legs. Taking me out. Yeah.
all
Phil,
right.
you keep freezing, Phil. You're freezing up there.
I
It's
am?
cold.
Yeah, you're freezing. So let's do a couple more questions from everybody.
Okay.
All right, I'm looking for one. Who wants a question? Who hasn't gotten enough questions yet?
Vinny hasn't gotten enough questions.
Vinny, okay.
Well, somebody said, "Hey, Vinny, saw your daughter on Halloween Wars." Oh, that's news to me.
We got a little comment from Mark Webber there, by the way, just to finish that off.
No, I think he turned off.
It says at the bottom of the screen, too much work for me to set up Viv's mic.
I'm sorry, I'm
Curry.
not seeing any questions that are good. That are good for this.
Okay.
Question.
Well, you know what? Let's remind everybody. First of all, congratulations to Elisa Moscow for winning the contest. And if anybody else would like those, they are for sale on our website. The whatchamacallit, the signed lyric sheets. There are very few of them, so they are kind of collector's items. And we have lots of other fantastic stuff that Vinny will tell you all about as well. If you want to go to the store,
We're all out of coffee cups,
down a coffee cup. We've got duct tape.
but we're getting patches made because everybody's been requesting patches. Last in line, it's a great logo.
Those
Should have them in another week.
Yeah.
They're not up on the site yet, but you can check it out. Very big in Europe, right?
Yeah.
Very big in Europe. Unlike pop sockets.
Hey, what about? Are we still doing the masks too?
Yeah, the masks are in process also.
Awesome. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
The masks are cool. They you could eat with them on because it's open here. By your nose and your mouth, it's totally open, so you could eat with them and everything.
Vinny, somebody wanted to know what kit you were playing last night.
I was playing the kit behind me. Look. Oops, that way. It's the kit I use live. Look at the drum head. Says last in line, but it's always been crooked. I don't know. It sounds better like that.
No, it looks
That's
good like
okay.
that too. Looks like you meant to do it.
Yeah.
Somebody asked Vinny a question.
Look, there is favorite album covers from any bands you like.
Oh, okay. What are
And
some? Oh, you know what? The best album cover I think ever. I think was the anniversary of the Photograph or something the other day, or the release. It was the Clash's "London Calling."
oh yeah,
One of the greatest album covers ever, I think, if not the best.
I don't know that one.
all right.
Just the photo with the contrast of the colors, it was cool. You know, with the bright green and the bright orange or bright purple. Which one did you like, Vivian Campbell?
I don't know, but what I don't really like is this show. I think we're shit. Like,
I think the network called again too.
yeah,
I keep hanging up on them.
Hello?
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of downtime here in our show. It needs
We're
kind
still
of
going.
Okay.
We're still going. Yeah.
We need to hire. You know what we need for next
What?
week's show? Some future show. We need to hire some of these out of work Hollywood screenwriter types. We need somebody to script our show and write us some better material. You know, and then we should
Yeah.
probably rehearse it.
Then what?
We should probably rehearse it.
Okay.
Try and
Rehearse the show.
up our game here.
Well, guys, we got to sign off. We've got about 30 seconds left. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So,
Yeah, 30 seconds.
congratulations again. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
Keep your ears and eyes peeled for information about this upcoming special event that we're going to do. Thanks to everybody for writing comments. We'll try to get to some of them as well. Phil's hot tub cancelled. Oh, great. And we will tune in next week.
All right,
And
everybody. Be
Yeah.
safe.
Wait, you can't go. It's still the clock is still ticking.
Somebody's asking where we are. Okay, well, Vinny is in. You are in the great kingdom of Wildemar.
Yeah.
Are you not?
Yes.
In
San Diego.
San Diego. Vivian is in
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
Hey, Vinny, did somebody buy you dinner last night?
Oh yeah, that was last night. That's your friend,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
I went to pay, and the waiter's going. I go, what? He goes, that guy there paid for
Yeah.
it. His name is
He
Brian.
Yeah, he sent me a text. He says, "What's Vinny drink?" I said, "He doesn't drink."
No,
Huh?
she had a drink. But I love Mexican food. That's where we were. Mexican food.
Okay, guys, we got to wrap it up. We got to wrap it up.
All right, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye, you guys.
You guys suck.
The network's on the phone. We got to go.
Yeah.